So this is the place everyone's talking about, eh? RaincorsBrothel.com. Let's see. What do we have here? Episodes, about, contact, archive. Ah! Shop! This must be where they have the goods. The hell is this? This isn't a brothel?
Cecil?
What? Nothing.
Cecil, what on earth are you doing?
What? Nothing. Go away.
Move your hands away from the screen this instant.
Fine.
Oh my, is that the new Rancor's Brothel website?
Apparently.
The one with the incredibly beautiful new graphics and logo?
I suppose.
And the new user-friendly interface?
In your face.
Cecil, this is amazing!
Worst brothel I've ever visited.
What's not to like? It's live nerds rolling dice and playing games.
No, you see it says alive nerds. Damn it.
What did you think it said?
What? Nothing. So just press play or...
Rancor's Brothel is a premier podcast for live-action tabletop role-playing games. You can find them anywhere you find podcasts and check out their entire archive at the new and improved RancorsBrothel.com.
I feel utterly lied to.
Maybe I should just let you enjoy it alone.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to try something new. I miss my leg.
Rancor's Brothel presents The Wild Beyond the Witchlight.
You guys are across the lake, south of the cottage, taking a rest. No problems overnight. What did you like to do?
Fuck shit up.
You know, I can get that cooking pot later.
The cooking pot?
Yeah, the one you described in excruciating detail.
It's very close to you.
Oh yeah,
It's like
the thing on the side of the lake or
it's
river.
like right next to you. It's a big
the thing that just screams MacGuffin.
And if you want to go there, you can go there now. I don't care.
We're close. Why not?
Oh, we're gonna take a detour.
It's not really a detour. It's probably right next to you.
Oh, hey, look, a pot.
Just sitting
I
there.
feel like it's a cauldron.
It is a cauldron.
I'm sure. I just want to know, it's like, are there severed limbs in there? Is it...
Wait, is it Bubble
it is
Bubble,
closed.
Toil and Trouble? I can't remember if it's Bubble Bubble or not.
Toil and Trouble,
In my head, I
Cauldron
kept-
Born, and Cauldron Bubble.
In my head, I thought it was Double Bubble. I was like, that's gum.
Let's go.
That loses its flavor very quickly.
Very good.
They're
Better than Zebra Stripe,
At least
but-
the advertisement is solid. It's stuck with you.
Everything is better than Zebra Stripe,
I still like the image.
except for those first 10 seconds.
The flavor's so strong and then gone.
You know the
But
good
no.
one? Bazooka.
Oh yeah, my dad buys that all the time.
Yeah, that's a classic.
So if you would like me to reread it, I can. It's
Sure.
a bulbous green and black cauldron, greenish black cauldron, with a thick lid that sits above a bed of hot coals on 6 sturdy iron legs that protrude from its curved bottom like the extremities of a crab. A wooden ladle hangs from a lanyard looped around the lid's knob.
Does this happen to have like a bearded face on the side? Because I just keep getting Black Cauldron vibes from this.
It just has feet. No other features.
Like how big?
Um,
Dimensions?
Is it big enough to throw the puppet in?
4 feet in diameter.
Yes.
And cause a sudden change.
3 feet tall.
And now he's a real boy.
Now I'm a real boy.
I'm a real boy.
But no, I still love the image of the zebra stripe truck driving away, and it's like, wow, all 37 seconds of flavor. And it's a semi.
I'm going to go up there and open the pot. See what's inside.
As soon as you reach for it, it literally jumps and scuttles away.
Is that a mimic pot?
It jumps and
And,
scuttles
Like, how
away.
fast are we?
It scuttles away, and as soon as it does, a tiny creature from the embers, not a tiny creature, but a creature from the embers pops up out of them.
Are they more of those, like, living coals? Okay.
Does it talk to us?
So give us a riddle.
You must answer all 3 of my questions.
Let me see if just in case, if there are stats on this thing, because I don't know what it can do. I didn't
Sadly.
expect to do this today.
It is not.
But it does. It pops up and it says, "What are you doing here? You trying to get in that cauldron?"
Not get in it, but I guess just see what was in it. Who might you be?
This is a small creature who appears to almost be made out of magma, if you will, with some fire coming off of its head instead of hair. Its ears are kind of wide yet pointed.
I know what they are.
Liquid hot magma.
Pretty much.
I don't know anything about them, but I know what they are.
It says name's Doran.
Hello, Doran.
Doran the fire thing.
I'll tell you what. I'll give you the password if you can get me some dry wood.
I am made of that, but no.
Here you go.
He looks at you like if it could salivate, it's salivating.
What do you need dried wood for?
To keep me burning. And to keep me full.
Kind of wish I had a spell that could dry wood, because I'm sure we're around a lot. We're just in a swampy area.
You
so
know,
it's
we
just
could probably
full
go
of
into
water.
one of those abandoned cabins and just break some of the furniture and bring it back. I mean,
That's
what are they
true.
going to do? Complain?
We could do that.
It's feasible.
Yeah, it's only a 2-minute walk away. And
Wait right here, Doran. We will get you some wood.
Is there an amount of wood that you need, or
35 cubits.
How much is a ton? More than that.
It says bundle, so five, six pieces maybe. Something that's substantial enough, yet not massive.
Like a campfire's worth.
Sure.
That makes sense. We need a bundle of sticks.
We're not getting a very special campfire going at all here.
No. We'll be right back, Doran. Give us just a moment.
Okay.
where exactly did the pot scuttle off to?
Roughly 30 feet away from you, away from shore, or away from the water, because it's not going in the water. Right. So, like, past you guys, roughly 30 feet.
Okay.
And I'm sure it won't.
Stopped and plumped down again?
It's not plopped down, but it has stopped.
Okay.
It's always in like a ready to go move.
It's probably like a squirrel. It's like
It's
without
like
the
a
password,
crab.
it just runs away.
It's a crab. It's got crab legs. It's crab.
I mean, I don't think it takes a roll for you guys to figure out that it's magical in some way, shape, or form. Or,
Yeah.
So.
In this land of make believe, something is magical. Mm-hmm. Talking rocks and fire
I don't believe it.
and mud pie methods.
Yeah.
Well, while we're going on the side, I'm going to go back to the village and steal some furniture to break up. Or not steal, acquire some furniture
We're
to
stealing.
break up.
We'll be like, hey, we need this. We'll be back.
There's
without
nobody
it.
there.
There's people in the village. We talked to them.
There was only one house in the village that had anybody in it. Everything else was empty.
I guess we'll go to the other ones. All right, we're going to go back to the town and find one of the empty houses and take the wood.
Exactly. And bring it back to the whatever his name was.
Yeah, you can do that.
Doran?
Doran.
Dorlin?
Doran.
Yeah, you can
Doran.
find one of the old huts and just, I don't know, chop up wood or chop up furniture, do whatever you want to do. When you bring it back, you can see that the cauldron has sort of scuttled its way back towards Doran, but not yet on the coals because that's where he's standing.
I will say during the chopping of wood, Chinnopio had a weird feeling throughout his body. Like, well, this seems odd.
Feeling slightly uncomfortable.
A little bit.
It's
Hey,
not,
at least we didn't make you do it.
it's within like 10 feet of him. It's not like...
It's not on top of.
And he says, "Oh, gimme.
Who presents the wood?
The non-flammable one,
Okay,
probably.
a good idea.
I'll hand it to him.
Okay.
Because one's a fish and one's made of wood, so neither of them should probably be near fire.
One's a fish.
One's a fish, one's a rabbit, one's a cat, and one's a puppet.
We're quite the menagerie, aren't we?
We are.
So you give him the rick of wood or whatever you want to call it.
We give him.
I was tempted to just
He-
bring a piece of furniture, honestly, and just feed it to him.
He puts some of it kind of around the edge to like use later, but he puts a lot of it in the coals and he holds on to a piece and says, "When the cauldron comes back, or if you can manage to get right up next to it, recite the word spittle spew." then he dives back into the coals.
Wait a second. I heard that before.
You found that written on a piece of paper in a cabinet.
Yes, we did. With spittle spew written on it. Okay. I was like, I know that. I was trying to remember why I heard that before. I was like, why do I know this?
Is that at the hag's place?
Yeah.
Is this the hag's cauldron? Oh.
This could be useful.
They need their cauldrons. We need to mess it up.
Yeah.
Well,
So what?
This
so
is
do we
fun.
need to like lure it back or just back away? How do you think this thing will come back to?
Clearly, it doesn't want to be touched.
Well, yeah.
Can I like pat my leg and
I would
like
say I'd let you
attempt
do
to
a
whistle?
stealth roll to get up next to it, or give it like 10 to 15, and while you're away from the area of the coals, and hope that it comes back.
who has the highest stealth?
whoever has the most dex?
Well, there's stealth modifier too.
There's like as soon as you got within 5 feet of it and reached, it bolted.
I have decent stealth.
Let's all roll and see who's stealthy today. Or is everybody else scared of the cold?
How's your
now?
stealth?
I'm not scared.
That's 2.
I don't think we need a stealth. I think, if anything, we just need to like guide it back to the fire. So.
Like in any video game where you have
Corral
people
it.
block it and it's like, oh, run the other way.
yeah.
Corral the thing back to the fire.
It explodes and just covers us in acid.
Honestly, we don't even have to get it
We
back
could
to
just
the fire.
wait like 10 minutes. It's not that long.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, we'll just back away and
Okay.
Feel free to come back to your spot, little buddy, as I pat my leg and
see if it
whistle.
comes back to the fire.
It takes
I like the idea that I try to whistle. I was like,
it takes about 15 minutes,
Okay.
and it kind of starts to it'll scuttle a little bit and stop, scuttle a little bit and stop. Like if you guys just stand still and don't move, it kind of doesn't hear you, see you, whatever you know, and it crawls back up on the coals and kind of plops back down.
We will come within, 10 feet of it or something.
Okay.
Say spittle spew.
You see sort of like a flash go around the lid, like a spark, and then kind of a flash of light go around the lid.
All right, you want to look in it?
I reach for the lid again.
You can open the lid this time.
I open the
grab
lid.
the spoon.
The lid and the spoon are one thing.
That was a magman, by the way.
I was like, I think that's a magman. They're fire elementals.
So what do we see inside of the black
Inside the
cauldron?
cauldron is a bubbling, frothy, gray-black liquid that radiates an aura.
Stew.
You can tell that there is a magical aura coming from it. You would probably have to detect magic to figure out what it is, though.
You have that, don't you?
I do. It's one of my spells.
There you go.
But we're about to go into combat. So should I spend that slot?
No, because all it's going to tell you is what kind of magic it is, and that's not very...
Yeah, it really just tells you the school.
If you can figure out what kind of magic it is, you can roll Arcana to figure out possibly what it does.
Fine. You guys
It's
want
your
me-
call. I was just going to ask...
I'll still have 2 divine smites in the back in my pocket
You
for
can
the
also
fight.
always come back. Like, it's not... You don't have to do this right now.
It's true. We have
Well,
the
we
ability
do
to
have the-
return.
Password too.
We
Yeah.
do. But, again, we didn't see a cauldron in the hag's shop house.
No, you didn't see a cauldron anywhere in that cottage.
But this is her cauldron. Mm-hmm. And hags need cauldrons.
There's that and the fact that whatever's in it might be useful for the fight with the hag.
Yeah.
So
Do we have any jars or bottles? Are we like Zelda and we have like... Yeah, not Zelda, like the games, not the character, that's Link. But do we have anything we can keep them in? Do I?
I do still have the jar from the paper wasp nest. I can just pour that out.
Sure, that works. It's a jar.
It's now officially useful for something.
It has become a jar,
I have
like
an
in a Zelda
herbalism
game.
kit.
Exactly. It's like it's like those weird ass
You'd
quests
probably
you
have
always have to
flasks
do
and
for
such
that
in
game
there,
to get the one jar, even though there's thousands of them all over the place.
They're special
You can
jars.
scoop some of it up. You just don't know what it is.
You need to catch a fairy next time. It'll revive you if you go down.
And as long as it doesn't start profaning at me, those things have filthy, filthy mouths.
It's fine. If you go down, they immediately revive you. That's how they work, right? More like they'll kill you if they get out.
Depends on how long you keep the fairy in there.
If you poked holes, good while.
Depends on which game you're playing.
True. Okay. Well, I am going to
Zelda.
dump
We're
out
playing
the
Zelda.
paper wasp nest and
Jar full of gray-green goo.
special stew in a jar.
It's actually just an ooze.
It is a gray-black liquid, not gray-green.
Gray,
The
black.
cauldron was green.
Oh, okay. Green-black, you said?
Greenish, blackish liquid. Or grayish, blackish liquid. Greenish, blackish cauldron.
Grayish, blackish liquid in a jar.
Does anyone know any warding spells that we could put on this cauldron? Nope.
I'm gonna imagine nobody in your party has it.
I know it's higher
Probably a
level.
wizard
In a
thing,
jar.
or
That, and I'm pretty sure it's a higher
sorcerer, maybe?
level. Well, those two probably could do it, but I'm voting it's higher level. But yeah, you're like, explosion.
Cool. You've got a liquid.
I do.
But we
Because
got
I have to cast Detect Magic on the liquid, and then we roll Arcana to figure out what it does.
Correct.
And now I have a jar of it
You do.
in my pocket.
Well, we'll put the lid back on the cauldron.
Does anybody have a Geiger counter? I don't want to have testicular cancer. From
Nah,
this
you're
thing.
fine. Don't worry about it. In this world, there's magic. You can heal.
There we go.
You just heal overnight anyway.
Insta heal.
Unless you have a lasting injury. That's
We
the other
have
thing.
3 arms suddenly. What?
That means you can hold an extra weapon.
Yes.
Triple attack.
Where to? Back to the cottage.
That's the goal.
All right. You go back into the cottage. Bavlorna is no longer bathing. She's clearly been up
Good.
all night.
Little frog lady.
Creep around her house. So
I'm feeling like it's almost a Zoidberg situation. It
Again,
it
gross.
feels super bad to look at.
Because doesn't she have like 2 growths that are just smaller versions of her?
Her minions?
Gross.
So you see,
Like pull-ups that didn't pop off.
you're in a 50-foot square space with a 10-foot wide walkway all the way around a pool of water, which now no longer has an acidic creature in it, or Bavlorna.
Oh, that's like, wait a second. Oh, yeah, we took out a
Yeah,
cube.
you had to kill a
Yeah, we killed a
thing.
cube.
Door to your left, doors to your right, doors to your south, and then that spiral staircase that goes up that you would recall goes into the hallway upstairs.
There was still an attic. Did we ever go out in the attic?
Yes,
We
you
did.
We
That's
did.
where I got this really cool helmet.
Yep.
That's right. Okay.
And we've still got that one door we don't know how to get behind.
Oh yeah, you got a helmet. You don't know what it does.
And we got a door that is
There's a
behind a
lot
mirror.
of stuff I have on my person that I have no idea what it does.
And entering the cottage again, you feel like what you're looking for is still here somewhere.
And she said that if we went and stole something from one of her sisters or something, she would.
She wants the portrait of Skabatha from the portrait room that Skabatha supposedly has, that has portraits of all of her sisters.
Okay.
And she
which
wants
was
scabbies.
her, Endolin, Skabatha, and Tasha.
Yeah. Fuck that. All right, you guys ready to do some stuff?
Yep. Well, there's still that chest in the ice.
You're correct. There was a coffer in the ice room, or the
in the freezer.
the meat freezer.
Okay. I wasn't sure if the actual thing was encased in ice or if it was just in the meat locker.
It's in the meat locker. Like there's ice on it, but it's not like it's frozen solid.
Because we had that. We had the red cap who wasn't currently
She was the
aggressive.
chef.
She was the chef. Yeah.
And then we have the hag herself to deal with.
Correct.
So
Okay.
where should we start, you guys think?
Well, we can go hog wild on her. I have an idea that might be helpful for that. I don't think it can melt the ice.
Well, he said it's not encased. It's just a chest in the freezer. It's kind of frosted.
Oh, it's
but not
frozen to
frozen
the freezer.
solid.
Okay,
Yeah, it's
okay.
not frozen solid.
Well,
but
we got to
don't know
find a
what's in it.
key. I'm sure. Maybe. We didn't check. We didn't really go in. It might be magical, and you can't do that unless we know a knock spell, which I don't know a knock spell.
Which door were you trying to open?
He's talking about the
Chest in the
Chest.
freezer. And the door we don't know how to open is the one behind the mirror where I smiled and the mirror moved, and then we saw a door with a doorknob, but no, like, door
There was no door.
way.
You found the edges of what would be a secret door, but no way.
Oh,
no
I
way
thought
to
there was,
open
like, a thing, but nothing there.
it. You rolled enough to kind of like feel around it and find the edges, but no discerning way to open it.
Like the Coraline door.
Yeah.
the door to nowhere.
The door to the other mother. Well, if we want to go to Skabatha, I have an idea on how to use her weakness against her and make me harder to hit.
Oh, right. The doppelganger thing.
Yes, kind of.
I'm really curious how the allergies even going to work.
She probably has some kind of disadvantage because she's like sneezing,
Yeah.
which would be helpful. Because if any kind of disadvantage is good, because hags tend to know like kill you spells.
That's
I don't know what level
Fair.
she is to know if she knows kill you spells, but they tend to know kill you spells. Especially when they're a coven. And right now, I'm assuming we're not dealing with coven hags. Maybe she has 3 because she has 2 of herself, so she could technically be a coven hag. Ooh, that'd be bad.
You're saying words, and I'm not.
I know, but I don't know much more than besides they're stronger as a coven because that's the whole thing about witches. They're the rule of 3.
Okay. Yeah, because you were saying things, and I was not making connection at all.
I'm just saying she's got 2 smaller versions of her, so she's got 3, kinda. But if you want to fight, I can distract, sorta.
Do we really want to fight right now?
If we can
That was your
kill
plan.
her.
That's what I prepped.
That was the whole point. We
There's
came back.
so many things to kill, though. There's 2 of them,
Well, it's her.
and the red cap.
If it wants to fight, it's here
true.
to. It's here to feed her vultures.
Insofar, you got no inclination that the red cap was evil. And in fact, she even thought you guys were guests because of your emissary suits, and we're like, she's in there. Go talk to her.
Yeah.
All right, let's go all murdery then, I guess.
Now, red caps, I think, are inherently evil in the game, but
Yeah, they're not friendly. They tend to kill and soak their hats in the blood because that's where the red cap comes from. They're a form of gnome.
where to?
Old Slackjaw.
Are you going up the spiral staircase?
Yes.
That was
Are you sneaking, or are you going up the case?
Up the staircase.
Okay, you go up the staircase. There's immediately a door to your left, which was the room she was in before.
Yes, I believe that's her room. Who's going in
Well,
first?
it's like a
Not him.
Probably not him. Yes, he has to knock on doors.
I knock on the door and go in.
I was like, who's leading the way? Because it ain't me. So he knocks on the door and just goes in.
You open the door, and there she stands, kind of confused, saying, "Back already?
We're quick. We work quick.
Well, then present to me your findings. Where's the portrait of my sister?"
It was heavy. We left it downstairs.
Bullshit roll.
Deception, I believe, is the term. Get that nat 20. Not a nat 20.
Nat 20. There's a 2. 4.
On that immediate fail of him saying something, I cast mirror image.
No, you don't.
I'm going to cast mirror image.
Oh, dear.
I'm just kind of like dumbfounded. What?
You said a lie that was so blatant, the hag is reeling.
Even the puppet jaw just goes slack. Just you hear the wood hit.
She snaps her fingers, and 2 of these things that look like miniature versions of her hop right off. Now you can roll initiative.
Okay.
As she says, "I don't quite believe you."
Ha!
I don't remember what her voice was last time.
15 is good enough.
21.
There you go. You'll go before me because your dex is probably higher.
Ooh, 17.
The modifier.
Yeah.
What's your modifier?
I need to
Yeah, you'll be before me. What'd you have?
17.
So I'm last in us.
all right, Josh is 17. Tyler, you were what?
I'm 15, but I'll be after Troy because he got a 15, but has a higher dex modifier.
Troy's also a 15, but above. What was your Alex?
21.
Jesus.
Yep.
Straight up.
I was happy about
Divine
my 17.
smite.
Immediately just and smash. And it's like, she got a 39. What? What's her dex modifier? High.
Oh. Always. Just divine smite. I don't remember which.
Alex, you get to act first. And let's draw this on the map. 35 wide, 45 tall.
The hag's not an undead, is she?
No.
Okay, just checking.
She's about to be.
Well, divine smite gets an extra 1d8 damage on undead and fiends. So,
I would describe her as a fiend.
she's definitely going to be a pain.
So, obviously, X's are doors. So we came through that door. That's the other door. Sofa. And then the corners are the edges. And these are just walls. Trying to point out where stuff was. With as minimal drawing as possible. There. I just put
Alex, you may act first. Is everybody in the room on the map or no?
do you want to be through the door or are you in the hallway?
You kind of just walked in
I'll
and
come
started
in.
talking.
I guess we're all in the room.
Alex, what do you want to do?
Let's see. How far away am I from her?
4. so you can easily get that and then some.
Yeah, well, I want to get in there and start beating on her.
Alrighty. Where do you want to go? In front? You got a little bit of wiggle room. This is 4. You can go here, 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 here.
Put one of these on either side of her. Those are her little minions.
My question is, should I move towards one of the minions or just attack the main bad?
It's your call, sir. Oh, I don't think any of the divine smites are area damage.
No.
Or no, searing's not, is it?
It might be.
I didn't think it
Double check
was.
that.
I didn't know if it hit the area and things around it could hurt too. But
Golden damage.
I don't know all the smites. I'm not done on the paladin.
Well, I think I'll just hit the big bad.
Okay.
So, 24.
That'll hit.
All right. So, 3d10s, and then...
What did you hit her with?
What's up?
What did you hit her with?
I'm doing a melee attack, and I'm going to use Divine, one of my spell slots to cast Divine as an extra action. Divine Smite as an extra action. So,
It's a bonus.
so 7 melee for the first one.
Don't forget to add your damage modifier on that.
Yeah.
Just added at the end.
I will. So that'll be for each hit, or is it
No, you only add it once.
Yeah. Okay.
to
That's
the
what I
total.
thought. So 11. And then that is 17 plus 4, 21. And then 2, 4 radiant, 6 radiant. So
What's your total?
27.
I thought you were doing the
You did
math.
21
27.
slashing plus 6
27.
radiant.
It is 27. They're right.
There's 21 slashing and 6 radiant.
You're considered a medium creature, right? Everybody is.
Yep.
Doesn't do as
I'm
much.
small.
You're one of the larger Haragons? I kept thinking you were one of the small ones.
You chose medium.
I gotcha.
I'm the only one that's not medium. I'm small.
That
Because I'm a puppet.
explains things then.
She will go ahead and bite you.
Ugh. Frog teeth.
Okay.
That's a natural 20.
So,
That's a hit.
yeah.
And it's critical damage.
Oh,
The
that's going to be
paladin
interesting.
becomes aroused.
It's more of a love bite, and he's kind of into it.
Little nibbles.
That's a lot of dice.
Right. So, this Goliath we've been talking about.
Is this the team wipe?
We will,
that
we will
all
determine that at a
waiting
later
for?
time.
Sounds like a plan.
13 hit points. How many hit points you got?
26.
Well, if you recovered, you'd have all of them back if you hadn't healed.
Yeah, if you rest, you do have all your hit points back.
Yeah. You only have 26 health?
I don't...
What's the number above your 26?
Maximum's 26. Because it's...
At 3rd level?
I don't know.
I was like, I feel like your health's low. Because
It's
I have
probably low.
27 at 3rd level, and I have a D.
If you rolled terribly for hit points, then that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm 32.
I don't think I rolled for hit points the last time I leveled up.
Let's
makes
roll
sense.
a D10 and add your con real quick.
What did you start with?
Looks like he has a +3 in Constitution. So his starting health would have been 13.
It's feasible that 27's where he's at. Well, roll your hit die then.
Now that's a low. Okay. Now he's 30.
Yeah.
Okay,
There we
Right?
go.
So,
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. That's
so
still
your
a
max
heavy
is
hit.
now.
Yep.
So it's still 13 points of damage. And you, sir, are restrained. In terms of conditions, you are restrained.
That's a random condition to get out of a
Move
fight.
C. Well, she's grabbed a hold of you,
Yep. She grapples you after she bites you. You are restrained.
which I believe drops your movement speed to 0.
Your movement speed 0, attacks are at disadvantage, and really your best option is to try to break free on your turn.
Will do.
Also, I get a second attack.
Oh, wonderful.
So she bites Richard and kind of wraps an arm around him. She points a hand out at, I guess the closest person would be the herring gun. Does a...
No.
Actually, I'm betting it does because I rolled a 17 on the die. 23 hit.
I'm immune to prime numbers.
Bummer, dude.
Because this hag has like a prime number negate ability.
As you see a ray of light come out of her hand,
Oh, God.
that is 12 points of necrotic. Sorry, it's a +3, so it's 15 points of necrotic.
Nope, you said 12.
No backsies.
Cool. It's nearly half my health.
It's Josh's turn because he rolled well this time.
All right.
Best part is her minions haven't even attacked yet.
Oh, shit. Thanks for reminding me. They actually do.
Damn it.
They're supposed to go right after her.
You're the
it
kid in
literally
class
says-
that reminds teacher about homework.
They call them Lornlings. They
Wormlings?
Yeah, that's what they call them here.
No. Josh's turn already started. Too late.
Nope. We already got the no backsies with him adding 3 damage.
No, it's too late. It's Josh's turn. You already said so.
They will actually move closer to you guys.
How many?
Well, there's only 2 of them.
I mean, how many closer?
How much closer?
I lost the
That's
stat.
probably the better word. Much, not many. How many spaces?
He gets an attack of opportunity, right?
No, probably. Well, maybe.
Yeah, it's a disadvantage
Yeah.
if he wants to take it.
Of course I do.
Attack one of them.
You can attack one of them at disadvantage because they are within 5 feet of you as they pass by.
Which one do you want to attack?
Roll really well.
Wormling 1 or Wormling 2? Wormling.
Probably.
Polyp 1 or Polyp 2?
Yeah, you're not incapacitated, right?
Nope.
These things move really quickly, so quickly enough that they almost look blurry.
Oh no. They use blur.
What is their speed? Oh god, those things are far as fuck. Put one of them on the puppet and one of them on the ranger, on either side.
He's a fighter. We got 2 fighters.
You can attack which one do you want to attack? The top or the bottom one?
Let's go for 1.
Okay, so disadvantage. Roll 2d20s. Take the lower result.
And 6. I did not hit, I'm sure.
What's your modifier?
Oh, 8.
What's your total?
8, 9, 10, 12.
Missed them. These things just kind of go whoosh and get right up next to you.
They scurry.
And then they will start.
I think it's spiders.
They will start clawing at you, I guess, because they're not carrying weapons.
At us.
Yeah, one will claw at the
Puppet.
puppet. Betting that a 2 will miss. I'm betting a 5 will miss. And I'm betting a 3 will miss.
Yup.
Now the other one.
Let's attack him.
A -1. A 5. Nope, all single digits.
Good.
So all of them just sort of, but super rapidly.
Try to attack. Like, no! Man, I'm swatting at him with my little wood hand. Go away.
Now it's Josh's turn. Now you got one of these things up on him.
There's one on your side. There's the biggin.
I guess I'm just going to try to hit it with my trident.
Okay.
The one close to me.
Yep, swing away.
Do or do not. There is no trying.
Oh, I'm going to hit him.
Is it a nat?
24.
Well, a 24 will hit. Yep. Roll some damage.
2 points shy of a crit.
9 damage.
You hit him real good. Still up, though.
Spicy meatball.
Any bonus actions?
You could action surge if you really wanted to. But that's how that. Yeah, I would wait.
Yeah, I'm not going to use it on that guy. I'll wait.
Okay. Who hasn't gone? Troy.
The other half of our team.
Does she look like she's been affected by the damage she incurred earlier?
Yeah.
Okay.
She got hit with a big ass radiant hit.
I know, but I don't know what these things are all about, so.
He was about to just run.
I'm going to try and kill her before she kills me.
Now I'm in its sphere, so I will attack the one next to me. Shite.
Stop rolling on the book.
I missed.
What was your total?
10.
You did miss.
I know.
You did miss.
That's why I said it.
It might make a difference. I mean, you were fighting things that had like an AC of 6 before, so I'm just asking questions. Clearly higher than 10.
And lower than 24.
Tyler.
We have a range.
Unless you have a bonus action.
He self-combusts, taking everybody with him.
No.
Okay, now then, Tyler.
Okay. I'm going to start with casting Mirror Image. So, I make 2 more copies of myself appear.
Okay.
And
I'm going to take a photo of what she actually looks like and send it to you guys in the group.
You could have just said Gollum.
Yeah, she ugly. It is basically a golem-esque creature, yeah.
she is not what I imagined. Oh, I see the little things. Mm-hmm. They're little froggins. There's a lot of them on her, actually. 1,
Well, in
2,
that photo.
3, 4, 5, 6.
So how many?
I get 2 more duplicates.
Okay, where they at?
They're just around me. They don't really have a placement. They're literally just on me, and you make rolls. If you fail the rolls,
Oh, they don't
you
spread
Step
out.
on them.
They're around me. I have 3 images
Okay.
of me.
Why is
So then we're back at the top of the order if you don't have anything
I'm
else.
not done.
Okay.
I am going to start running in circles around. I'm not leaving the space. I'm literally just running around the little dude. Oh, the 3 of us are running in a circle,
Which direction?
counterclockwise.
Okay.
So my guy's pretty much just he'll be running in a circle for the most part, not leaving range of the thing.
She looks at you, but nothing happens.
Okay. Next turn, I'm going to run the other way. Because that was my action, my movement. I don't have anything else
That's
really
fair.
going on.
And now we go back to top of the order. Alex, you cannot move. You can attack at disadvantage or a DC 16 strength check, I assume, to escape. It doesn't specify the check, but I assume it's strength
Okay.
since it's a grapple.
I succeed.
Okay, you break free. That is your action.
I want to break
You have a bonus action, but your action was to break free.
Bonus action.
You know, it's anything that you could do at a bonus, but not much stuff you can.
Right.
Not really.
For you, it's just been like casting a spell on your sword.
With her giant eyes, I just
You're concentrating your
punch her in
smites.
the face.
You don't have a shield, right?
I
You do.
do,
Okay.
actually. Yeah, I do have a shield. Why?
Because if you had a second weapon, you could offhand attack her, but
Well, I do have a second weapon, but I'd have to exchange it.
yeah, that's...
And that would be my...
That offhand attack was if you made an attack, you can use your bonus to make an offhand attack as part of that.
What I don't understand is why I can't just use my big metal and wooden thing that I have on my arm to punch her with it.
Yeah.
Which you technically can. It'd be an improvised weapon, but that's up to him to let you do.
Yeah. It's like I'm really close to her.
Yeah, but
and she has
your
these
action was to break free.
huge
If you don't have a
frickin'
second
eyes.
attack, then you can't.
And the improvised weapon is just 1 damage.
I just keep thinking Three Stooges as soon as we saw that photo because the eyes are the size of baseballs.
All right, so you broke free of the grapple.
I did.
Yep.
Oh, it's her turn.
Your attack on me earlier, what kind of check was that supposed to be?
There was no check.
Wasn't it?
It was just an
It
attack.
was,
and
it was a spell attack, not a spell save.
Okay. I feel like I rolled a check earlier.
He's probably deciding how to party wipe us.
I'm not party wiping you. I'm just using my fucking spells.
which could kill us all.
You break free. You don't do anything else in your turn. And she kind of goes, well, if I can't hold you, I'll eat you. And she kind of waves her hands a little bit as she turns into a giant crocodile. Thank you all for listening. Wild Beyond the Witchlight is co-written by Stacey Allen, Will Doyle, Ari Levitch, and Chris Perkins. You can find us online at raincorsbrothel.com and on Facebook at Fans of the Raincourse Brothel.